Zombie hunter stealthily closes in on his undead target. We witness a remarkable display of patience and... Oh my gosh! The first Dead Island from 2011 was underwhelming. I realized that maybe I'd been wrong about Dead Island 2 all along. Am I saying that Dead Island 2 is yet another surprise gem in 2023 game lineup?
Damn right, bless his rotten soul.
Dead Island 2 is all about talking, fighting, looting, questing, upgrading, leveling, and moving on to the next location. I was absolutely blown away by the photorealistic graphics.
Futures now, old man.
The story itself isn't all that interesting. You discover that you're immune and decide to help with a vaccine.
Where's The Last of Us?
The environmental storyteller is just fantastic. Here's a simple example of a small scene that I loved that tells a complete story in just a few moments. There are some slight differences and changes to dialogue depending on the character you select. Dead Island 2 smartly doesn't overdo its humor either.
Did someone require Zompocalypse survival services?
The sequel provides a host of different smallish, open, contained areas of Los Angeles. The smaller open world has the benefits of open world exploration, but with much higher detail, less faffing around. The combat is incredibly satisfying. If you're bothered by sensitive content, click away now. The weapons in this game, garden rakes, pipe wrenches, baseball bats, sledgehammers, and more. It feels massively satisfying. You can also get a bit creative by reinforcing weapons through crazy workbench upgrades. A host of ranged weapons unlocks later on. It doesn't just suddenly transform into a shooter where you leave the melee combat weapons behind. Focus here is more on fun. You're able to put together a mixture of skills and weapons to suit your ideal style. For a bit of added spice, you get some special powers from your zombie infection. There's a pretty solid variety of enemy type. Walkers, big beefcake gym bro, bloated puke spewer. Dead Island 2 really is an RPG light. It feels like it knows exactly what it wants to be. A returning feature is co-op. Beating up zombies with friends is always a great time. I did run into a few issues when joining someone else's game. I had a permanent Wi-Fi icon, and there's a maximum of 3 players instead of 4. You can only join players who are similar level than you, or lower. Not everyone has time to match their levels.
I got shit to do today.
Dead Island 2 is a big surprise. It can hold its head up high enough for me to put a blade right through its face. It constantly managed to put a big smile on my face, and that's all that matters. I had a lot of fun making this video, and if you had fun watching it or found it useful, please let us know by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.
Just sink their teeth into us.
You're screwed!